I'm in front of Westminster Abbey, and I don't know what this building is, but I think it was the Queen's residence, or is the Queen's residence, or was the Queen's residence. Don't know what the obelisk in the middle is. I'm sure when I walk over there I'll find out. Perhaps St. George and the Dragon. This is one of the many luxury cars I've seen today. Bentley, Rolls, Ferrari. This building that I had seen earlier from far to the right, over where the greenery is in the park, is in fact the Methodist Central Hall, which I assume means the Methodist Church, who perhaps gained a coup getting this close to Westminster Abbey. Don't know. There is irony here. Not sure what it is. The spider's not at home, and I don't think the Queen is either. So in my wanderings, I've come to where it says, "You are here." The Abbey, the front of the Abbey, is somewhat to the front of me. And this area I'm in, I just walked behind what I think is the Queen's residence or something, if I remember from last year's tour. Down here on the left are the entrances to little cloister, St. Catherine's Chapel Garden, off of the dark cloister walkway, which appears to be inside. Maybe it's that area there. The other entrances here, no entry and closed. This looks so polished, I wasn't sure if it was made out of marble or plastic, so I had to knock on it. Some kind of battle, sea battle. Notice here below, sailors on the shipwrecked portion of the mast. Smoke from the guns. Has to do with Cornwall. This is the side of Westminster Abbey. And notice the at the tops of the buttresses, at least along this side and at the corners, are statues of, I'm sure, notaries or notables. This little church, just for the record, is St. Margaret's Church. Here, a smaller church. See what that is when I get down there. You notice the dark clouds. It's windy, darn cold. This is the nave up front here of the cathedral, I believe. It's interesting to see the earlier architecture we saw back along the length of the nave. I don't know what the front is called. I thought it was called the nave, maybe not. Anyway, this is interesting at the front here. Totally different kind of far more intricate detail. Starting to rain, so I will get this, stand a little bit out here. Get a little bit closer look at this architecture, and here is a balcony, which is interesting. Probably for have bowls read to the public, perhaps. And the names of people there. Inscribed. Flying buttress there. This jewel tower behind the sign, I presume, is the survivor of the original palace of Westminster. Don't recall what precipitated its the destruction of the balance. The image is unmistakable for an American, even in silhouette. not hard to tell even from this distance who the character in the lower left is. In this station, and in some of the others, they have protective walls that keep people from accidentally falling into the subway tracks area. This is my room at the St. Christopher hostel. This is just one of 3 St. Christopher's, and from what I gather, the company that owns these owns almost all of the little restaurants, or some of the restaurants, and almost all of the hostels up and down this street.